What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
Yeah. Shout out to the free thinkers, man. Shout out to everybody on Def the Radio that has been requesting for us to do this one. Make sure you guys follow us on our new Instagram, Def the Radio, DEAF2 Radio. That's why we're doing a request today, is because y'all blew us up to do it.
But before we get into it, man, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe, man, and make sure the notification bell is on. We've been hearing a lot about that. People are like, man, when you dropping a new freestyle, when you dropping this, when you dropping that, make sure your notification bell is on. That way you know.
It's the hardest we've worked in a long time. As the last couple months we've been on it, so y'all ain't getting them. You hit the notification bell, please. So
Absolutely, man. Also, up and coming artists, we get a slew of requests, guys, of people that want their music heard on our channel. Can't get to everybody, but this is a good compromise. Check out the link in the description. We'll do about 60 seconds or so of your song at the beginning of one of our videos. So therefore, you kind of, get your music heard and get the exposure out there.
Let's get into it, man. Symba freestyling on Funk Flex.
Yes, sir. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Funk Flex. Symba's in the building. What's up, my brother?
We here, baby.
I see you.
I'm starting to feel like New York, my second home.
They love you here, bruh.
Oh, I love New York.
Your ball game's serious. You know you top 3 new cat out here with the balls. I like to give the flowers when necessary now.
You know where we at, right?
Absolutely.
You know you the GOAT, right?
I'm trying to be.
You know you the best to ever do this shit, right?
And listen, I don't mean to be a dick sometimes, but I'm a dick sometimes.
You know, sometimes you can be that when you've been pissing on the game for so many years.
Ooh, I'm gonna run with that.
You can do that. You
I'm
deserve
gonna
that.
steal that. You know why I'm a dick?
That was a bar right there.
Because I'm pissing on the game.
Straight up.
See how quickly I can adopt that? See, that's what you call a Bronx thief.
I was with them Harlem boys last night. Shout out Jim Jones.
Shout out to Jim Jones.
Yeah.
All right. My man DJ Spazzo's here. He's here for DJ Juanito. We rocking. Symba. We're gonna get to it. What you got, baby?
I'm ready.
Oh Lord.
Are we getting straight to it?
Oh God.
We getting straight to it?
You know what it is, baby.
Where we at, Flex?
This is hard.
I've been waiting to come up here for a long time. Flex, you know I got a bone to pick with you, right?
Tell me.
Let me talk to you. I got a bone to pick with you, Flex. You ready for this?
I'm ready, my brother.
Check. Hey, started from the Bay, it's amazing I made it here. I guess it's safe to say I'm having a hell of a year. Flex, it's an honor to meet you, but let's be clear, I done had a bone to pick with your ass for 4 years.
Clear.
You've been a big part of this culture my whole life, so what I'm about to say almost don't feel right. You say some wild shit, most times you actually right, but all that disrespecting Tupac shit stops tonight. West Coast nigga Pop gave all of us pride. That's why when you said what you said.
I'm gonna stop. I won't say that. I don't
Bring me back.
They love him in the Bay. You love him
Come
in the
on,
Bay.
bring me back.
You love him in the Bay. I'm gonna stop. You stop me today.
Bring it back.
Never more. No, let it rock. Let it rock. Yeah.
You ready?
That shit stops tonight.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
hold on. We gonna let him rock. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny as hell.
First of all, I love that for so many different reasons. I love how he approached it. First of all, he buttered him up. He said he was the GOAT.
Yeah,
He said he's iconic. He was a big part of the culture and all that. He buttered him up first.
Yeah.
And also you could tell, and Flex usually doesn't always do this for new guys. Flex came in, it seemed like, with a little bit more respect for Symba than I seen him come in for other new dudes trying to freestyle. He was just like, you one of the hottest dudes spitting now, so you can tell that there's more of a behind-the-scenes relationship. And I think that that's what allowed Symba to be able to say what he just said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And be comfortable with saying what he just said. And also the last thing is that I just love how he captivated, because everyone kept blowing us up to do it. Like, yo, y'all got to, I could feel the excitement.
Yeah.
And I see why. That's a big statement for him to start the freestyle off like that. And it's creative. It's a creative sort of approach to kind of capture everyone's attention.
Yep.
It's like one of those moments like, oh, okay.
Flex was like, no, hold on, man, hold on. He had to stop the freestyle. So it was a moment. It was a moment. You know what I mean?
For those of you who don't know, Flex had a video. He's actually for years, he's been saying certain things about Pac. And not to get into the detail about it, but, Biggie's death and how that all transpired, it really affected Flex. Flex is very, very close to Biggie. Yeah. So it was just the way it transpired. Flex kind of said his piece about what he thought about it, but he was very disrespectful in many of occasions regarding Pac. All right, cool. Let's start that back up.
You say some wild shit, most times you actually right, but all that disrespecting Tupac shit stops tonight.
All right,
the
I'm
West
gonna
Coast
stop,
nigga Pac gave all of us pride. That's why when you said what you said.
I won't say that about him no more. I don't debate.
Bring me back.
They love him in the Bay. You love him in the Bay.
Bring me back.
You love him in the Bay. I'm gonna stop. Yo, he stopped me today.
Bring it back.
Nevermore. No, let it rock. Let it rock. Yeah.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Rest
Yes,
in
sir.
peace, Tupac.
Rest in peace. Can you say that one more time?
Rest in peace to Tupac.
Okay, that's all we wanted to know.
Yeah,
We
we
gonna
can
bring it
continue
back.
now.
Let's get it.
Okay?
Check.
gonna
I started from the Bay, it's amazing I made it here. I guess it's safe to say I'm having a hell of a year.
Yes.
Flex, it's an honor to meet you, but let's be clear, I done had a bone to pick with your ass for 4 years. You've been a big part of this culture my whole life, so what I'm about to say almost don't feel right. You say some wild shit, most times you actually right, but all that disrespecting Tupac shit stops tonight.
Tupac,
As a West
I
Coast nigga,
apologize.
Pac gave all of us pride. That's why when you said what you said, we were surprised. How you wait 20-some years after he died to come on this motherfucker and keep screaming, he lied! And he ain't alive to tell his side.
True.
But I ain't mad at you cause you was speaking your mind. To keep it real, you said what's on half of these niggas' mind. Just the next time you say it, don't sound like you about to cry. Shit. But now that that's out the way, let's get straight to it cause I got a whole lot to say. Nowadays, most rappers I see in double XL is glorifying shit that we was taught to
hot.
teach ourselves. They told us the streets would leave a nigga dead or in jail. We started hooping and rapping to better ourselves. But that comes with baggage cause you'll need help. And the niggas who help is niggas from a life that you left. So they take chances for you to be a success while you try to get on to help save them from themselves. Everybody plays a role, so if this whole shit fails, it's back to running the streets where every man's for himself. It's hard to tell a nigga to leave the streets, especially when the money that they making is funding your dream. So even though we hoop and rap to make it out of the trap, it's the resources we lack that keep us circling back. You gotta reach back to keep your circle intact, cause when niggas can't go with you, your character gets attacked. The niggas that's attached put batteries in your back, don't let you know when you slack, cause they don't wanna go back. So how do you detach when the ones who helped you make it can't make it the way you act? And you growing at a pace that's hard for niggas to catch, and they want you to stay the same. That's when it creates a gap. I'm at the point where I fear less and feel more, cause where I'm from, fear can keep you from what you here for. I told niggas I'm grinding so we can live more. What's crazy is we rapping for shit that niggas get killed for. You see, when nobody's eating and niggas still poor, that's when everybody want all they niggas to win more. And one friend gets what others thought they was meant for him. Before he gets it going, they'll tell you he ain't do shit for him. This fame shit's a lot. I'm about to go on tour. These lines be round the block. They told me not to fuck these thoughts on every stop. Shit, I ain't even shaking hands. I'm scared of the monkeypox. 200K in jewelry, that's 2 chains and a watch. But I'm spending my per diem on t-shirts and socks. New York about to pop. I pray nobody get shot. Chicago gonna be windy, but Texas finna be hot. I ain't been home in weeks. My album about to drop. Imagine all the fans I'ma lose if this shit flop. It's hard competing with Drake for the top spot. But imagine what we about to go through with these robots.
Be clear.
R.I.P. to P&B Rock. I said R.I.P. to P&B Rock. What? R.I.P. to B&B Rock. Man, you niggas from the block kill more niggas than cops. Let me stop.
You know what it is. Best freestyle this year.
Come on.
Best freestyle this year. The bar's set. The
We
bar's
here, Flex.
set. The bar is
We
set.
here,
This
Flex.
is the bar right here.
We here, Flex.
Funk Flex, Symba, you know what it is.
Come on.
Spazzo's here, Juanito, Tat Wizard. You see us. Woo.
Let's
hey,
get it.
Sway, I'm sorry. My freestyle hotter, bro. I'm sorry. You got to come back up there and burn it down. Sway, he has to come back to you and burn it down.
Come on.
I have the best Symba freestyle right now.
Come on, let's go.
All right, cool, man.
That was cool, man. That was a moment, man.
Yeah.
For hip hop, man, and Symba and Flex, man. That was super dope, man.
And rest in peace to P&B Rock as
Yeah.
well. That was very tragic, man, that he got gunned down, man. Rest in peace to that, man.
I just love the way he flowed this whole freestyle, man. It wasn't crazy long. It wasn't crazy dense, but I felt like he got his point across. You know, he started with Flex, like, man, you know, Tupac meant a lot to us, man. Because he said that disrespect and shit's gonna stop tonight, and I know that's what we all wilded out about. But he said, dude, Pac gave dudes from the West Coast pride. You know, he stood for something. So it's more than just talking shit. So I felt like it was something that he probably felt compelled to say, but didn't want to be disrespectful at the same time. And that was just the perfect way to make that point, to bring that point across.
So it's interesting that they brought up Tupac in the sort of the pride of the West. How old is Symba? Symba is what? He can't be more than 25.
Yeah.
And Pac was what? Pac died in shit. What? He's 96, 97, 96, right?
like that,
96,
yep.
something like that. And Symba probably wasn't born until shit 98, 99. I don't know how old is Symba. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting that he carries that. But I think that he was saying that for his big homies more than anything. The people that from the E40s and all those guys, right? The people that Digital Underground and DJ Shock G and all those guys that were associated with Tupac earlier in his career. I think that those are his big homies. And I think that this was his way of probably paying homage to his big homies or whatever the case may be, more so than himself, because he was too young to really understand the impact of that. So I'm saying that not to diminish it. I'm saying that to say I appreciate him being a student of the game and going back and just adopting that, because he was such a monumental figure, man. And Funk Flex has been disrespectful towards him. And again, he made a good point in here. He's like, he's not alive to tell you his side.
Yeah.
You going in on him, he can't even defend himself.
Yep.
So that was a good point. So for someone of his age, to say that, I think was just really dope. And the fact that, and the amount of respect that Funk Flex gave him to even be talking to him about that, because this is Funk Flex's this is his time. Like the golden era of rap is when Funk Flex was doing his thing. So who's this little young dude talking to me about some shit that he wasn't even born to? It shows the level of respect that I feel like people have for Symba, and his sort of come up is met with a certain crowd of people, certain demographic of old heads are really fucking with Symba. You can feel it. And by the way, rest in peace to DJ Shock G. Just so you guys know, I mean, I'm aware that he passed away, unfortunately, but I'm just making the point that the big homies is big homies in the Bay Area, people who are associated in the music industry that he probably rocks with. He was more so speaking on their behalf. It's a typical blueprint that when you're on the come up, this is what you have to navigate. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, these people helped you. So now when you get up here, you got to reach back. Reach back to your circle and help them, because then they can turn on you, right? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to manage these relationships really close, because they could be your downfall. You know what I'm saying? So I just love the blueprint that he's laid out, and it seems like an old soul. Like he's seen the other stories that's happened before him, maybe with other rappers, the same old song. You know what I'm saying? Like rappers get popping, then somebody from their hoods is, oh, he wasn't shit and this and that. So I love how he's sort of aware of it early on, and hopefully we don't see him fall into the same bullshit we see from everybody else. You know, because when dudes can't go with you, your character gets attacked. You know what I'm saying? Reach back to your circle. They can't go. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm struggling. We were both struggling together. They see you come up. You ain't reached back, and I was there for you out of this. Oh, man, fuck this dude. You know, so he's just really aware of how to navigate that, man. It's very important. I like it.
It's almost like, man, what do? You start to see a little bit of success, and you want to keep grinding, because I think he said later on, I'm grinding so we can live more. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm grinding. I'm rapping about the shit that dudes would kill for, though, too. You know what I'm saying? So it creates that animosity. So what do? You know what I mean? So I feel like he's painting the picture, and you said, kind of giving you the blueprint of how to be successful, but it also creates animosity, also creates that gap, because you're growing at a pace that is hard for people to catch. So what do? You know, it's almost like a catch-22. You damned if you do, you damned if you don't. But the way he laid that out, I thought was beautiful.
So I think the lesson that can be learned from this, and it seems like Symba's aware of this, is just making sure you reach back in certain ways to let your guys know that, that you're there, that you see them, and that this is for everybody. This is for all of us, But you dudes for the block kill more dudes than cops. And obviously then, he talked about P&B Rock being murdered in L.A., which is unfortunate, man. Again, rest in peace to him. So, he's just got that feel, man. Like I said in the other video, the other freestyle, I think the L.A. Leakers one, he has that feel.
Yes, sir.
And it's not by accident that he did a song with Pusha T that you guys wanted us to do. And once I saw that he did a song with Pusha T, I'm like, see, Pusha T's not just co-signing.
Yeah.
He's the type of dude that's not going to hop on some goofy dude's track. He's going to hop on a dude. If it's a young dude's track he's going to hop on, it's somebody that he thinks is a spitter that's for real. Funk Flex, the way he was acting, the level of respect that he gave him is for real. And he said he was hanging with Jim Jones. These are guys that are like street guys, that are like old school guys, that I just don't think that they're hanging around guys that they don't think have something real about them, something that has that old school feel.
That's true.
I just think that's what it is. You know what I mean? And I think that's a big part of why he's he's got the buzz that he has, man. He just has the feel. Like I'm about the lyricism, about saying real shit. He has wisdom. He has an old soul. That's just what it is. So I'm excited, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's keep it going. We got to get to the music, but we go off of what y'all want us to do. So if y'all want us to keep doing freestyles, cool. But I want to see where he's at musically, man. That's the next step. Shout out to everybody that requested that. That's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost in Vegas.
We out.